What's going on, everybody? Silverback Seth Petruzelli here, and you're watching Fighter Source. With fighters now having amateur fights before they turn pro, I think that's just going to step up the game even more. You see now, like within the past 5 or 6 years, how tough the level of competition is getting. And can you imagine now with all the amateurs that are getting all that experience first and then turning pro, it's just going to totally change the ballgame. I think it's extremely important now that fighters are getting the amateur experience before they turn pro. Not only is it giving them the business point of it, like as far as getting all the paperwork done, getting the weigh-ins done, getting there on time, making weight, but it's also giving them a great fighting experience. To get in there, know what it's like to have that huge adrenaline rush and the huge adrenaline dump in the cage, and also what it feels like to be fighting in front of tons of people. Normally when they fight, at the gym, they're not getting that in front of all the people. They're not getting that huge adrenaline feeling. So with getting them about 5 or 6 amateur fights prior to going pro, I think that's giving them a wealth of knowledge, not only in the business standpoint, but also in the fighting standpoint as well. Every couple months they're going to be traveling, they're going to be flying different places. So to give that to them on an amateur level, it's going to be so beneficial to them. Fighter Source is doing an amazing job, and one of the only groups that I know that are actually taking the fighters to other places and other countries nonetheless. When they say they're taking us here, they take us here. When they say we're traveling somewhere, we're going somewhere. When they say there's going to be rooms for us at a hotel, there's room for us. To have everything organized in a fight is such a rarity. It's like a cold glass of water, man. It feels so good to have an organization stand behind their fighters and give them what they promise. For me personally, I have actually a fight coming up in about 3 weeks, September 8th for K1. I'm busting my butt, training harder than I ever have before. I'm fighting Xavier Bagny. Prediction of my next fight is very easy for me. It's going to be a KO. It can only end a couple ways, KO, TKO, or decision, and I always go for the KO. I have about 10 guys that I've put into this tournament, and I felt confident enough to put them in Fighter Source and to have them try to go all the way. Not only is Fighter Source giving a wealth of knowledge to my fighters and giving them, the backing to travel different places, but it's also giving a huge push to my gym. If anyone wants to check out my gym website, it's jungleorlando.com. I got a great group of guys there, great amateur fighters, a lot of pros. So I think it's great that Fighter Source is getting behind all my guys. I can't be prouder of my guys the way they're handling these fights too, and it's just making my gym all the better. They've won all their fights the first round, now we're in the finals, and I'm crossing my fingers that we all get to go to Sweden next.